Hello guys, I'm back with another tutorial, and today it's beautiful and very special design designed by Cap5898 on Instagram, and this bracelet is called FRÜHLINGSBLUMENKORB. Please don't make me say it one more time because I think this was the maximum I can do for that. It's German name, which means the basket of the spring flowers. Basically, this bracelet is made of two repeating sections. You can see it better in this two color combination. There are stitches, there are parts that make these crosses over here, and then there are parts that make these loops, and they are always alternating. So let me make you a little drawing about how this pattern is created. We start, like almost always, with 6 loops. So we put 6 loops on the hook. Then the work is always divided into 2 parts. There is one part where there are 2 loops and the other part where there are 4 loops. You will see on your hook the loops will always be splitting into 2 sides with 2 loops and 4 loops. In the first line it's not very obvious because the 6 loop setup is symmetrical. So this is the first line. We have 6 loops on our hook, and now it's time to pull a band through the first 3 loops. So you take a band and pull it under the 3 loops, and you reattach just the last one and close it off. So you end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5 again. These loops you just leave as they are. We will work with them later on. So this is the first step. The second step, the second line, I will redraw these stitches, so I have 6. In the second line, I'm going to pull a band through 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will pick up the second and the fourth from the right side, but I'm not closing it off. I will just leave this loop here, because in the third line I have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 loops on my hook. 3, 4 and 5 loops on my hook, and then I'm going to flip or pull this one and this one too over the tip of my hook. So these 2 bands create this, how is it? They create these crossed bands over here. And when I have them pulled over the tip of my hook, I will just reattach this one band that was waiting. So after the third line I will end up with 1, 2, 3 and 4, because these 2 are pulled over. So 1, 2, 3, 4. In the fourth line I have 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now I need to add 2 more bands to these 2 to create 4, because I want to have 4 over here and 2 over here. And I will just add 2 bands in the most common way. I just pull 1 band through 2 and reattach this one, then close it off. And in the 5th line I will do the same. I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, and I need to add 1 more, so I will pull the band under 2 and reattach this one. So I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 4 on one side and these 2 on the other side. And at this moment you need to turn your hook around, go to the other side, and these 2 will be on this side and these 4 will be on this side. Just like in the first line, we had 2 over here and 4 over here. So here you just flip your hook and repeat the sequence from the very beginning. You have 6 loops on your hook, 2 plus 4, 2 plus 4, and you start doing exactly the same thing again. Now I'm going to show you in real. So let's start with the standard 6 loop setup. Put a cup band on your hook, pull one band through, reattach one half of the cup band and close it off. Then take another band, pull it through the 2 and reattach the outer 2 bands. And then do the same on the other side. First remove this one, reattach the second half of the cup band, and then pull one band through, picking up the last one and close it off. So that's it, 6 loops. And now, as I explained here, we will like if split it to 2 sides. We will have one side where there are 2 loops and other side where there are 4 loops. So now we will begin with the line 1 by pulling one band through the first 3. So I'm going to pull one band through the first 3 and reattach the outer one and close it off, like so. That's line 1. Then in the second line I'm going to pull on the 4 and reattach the second and the 4th. So I'm going to pull another band through 4, like this, and then I'm going to reattach the second and the 4th. The color will help you because it's always the same color. At least in this color scheme it's the same. So when you reattach these 2, you are not closing it off. Remember, first we need to pull these 2 bands over. So we have 3 green bands and we need to pull the second and the third over the tip of the hook. So do it like this, 1 and 2, both are pulled over, and then you just close it off. So this is where we are. We have 4 loops, 1, 2 and 1, 2, and now we need in line 4 and 5 we need to add 2 more bands here to have 4 on this side and only 2 on this side. So I will add 2 more whites. So I will pull one through both and reattach the outer 2, and then do exactly the same thing, pull one through 2 and reattach the outer 2 bands. So I have 4 and 2. And now this is the end of the sequence. Now I need to flip my hook. So I go to the other side, I turn it around, and we are here. We have 2 plus 4. You see in the second sequence the braid is already dividing. You have 2 and you have 4. And we are back here in the first line, and we are going to pull 1 green band through 3. So I'm pulling 1 green band through 3 loops, like this, and I'm reattaching just the last one and close it off, like here. In the second line I'm pulling 1 green band through 4, reattaching these 2 bands, the second and the 4th. So I'm pulling this band through 4, and I'm going to reattach those green ones. This is the band number 2 and band number 4. I'm not closing it off because I need to unloop this and this. So I take it and pull it over like so, and then I reattach the last loop. So I'm here, I have 2 and 2, and here I need to add 2 more to have 4 on this side. So I do that again with white bands. I take 1 white, and this is just simple adding 1 extra loop to one side, like this, and once more. Like so. So I again have 4 and 2, and this is the time to turn the hook around and repeat the sequence. I'm here, and I'm pulling 1 green band through 3, reattaching just the last one, and then I close it off. And in the second line I'm pulling the band through 4, picking up the second and the fourth, and now it is the time to unloop these 2 loops over the tip of your hook, then you just close it off. We are here, beginning of the line 4, we have 2 and 2, but we need 4 and 2, so we add 2 more whites to this side. Pull through 2, reattach the outer 2, and again pull through 2 and reattach the outer 2. And that's it. That's the entire sequence. And you will just repeat this sequence over and over until your bracelet is long enough to attach the C-clip. So when you want to finish this braid, it is better to finish it at this stage. When you finish line 3, it means without these 2 last bands. So at the point when you have 2 and 2, you can just pull a band through these 4 and attach a C-clip over here. And here on this side you will attach the C-clip to this cap band over here. So it will make the closing of the bracelet neat. And that's it. So, hope my little tutorial will help you to make this cute little bracelet, and in case you make it, please don't forget to hashtag the author of this bracelet, that is cap5898, to your renditions, as well as me, please, because I would also like to see how you made it. And also don't forget to hashtag the name of this bracelet, I'm now going to repeat that, to all your posts on Instagram. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.